Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Today, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta Part 3. The reunion is wrapped, the season is wrapped, and I am happy because this really could have been two parts. I don't know what Andy was thinking because I didn't feel like I got more information. I feel like Part 2 just could have been extended because what was this? What I'm just not really sure what I watched, but I digress. Let's talk about it. Kelli and Shamea, I don't know what the game plan was. I don't know who came up with the game plan, but it was a complete bust. It was a complete bust to me. I feel like Kelli and Shamea tried to come in hot and they wanted to paint a narrative like, oh, everybody's team Portia. And people have different opinions on that. I firmly believe that everybody is on this show for themselves because all of these women want something from the show, and the show offers a platform and everybody's going to use that platform to do whatever they want to do. I just feel like Kelli really was all over the place. Her energy was so hype, so loud, so intense. It's like, girl, Andy, you know she wants a peach. I don't know if you're going to give it to her, but give her something because this girl was everywhere in everybody's conversation. I think she wore herself out at the end. I think she, at the end, got exhausted because when Shamea was trying to defend herself, she just kind of clocked out. She was like, I think I'm done because it was a lot going on with Kelli. So let's talk about it. Cynthia Bailey, I really have not discussed her because I feel like she was there. She's a friend of. It wasn't really a big deal. I feel like Cynthia was being honest with Kelli and Shamea about the whole room thing. What she said to their faces, she repeated on the show. She felt like they overdid it, and I agree. I understand being uncomfortable in a dirty room because a dirty hotel room accommodations is not good. You don't know whose body that is, whose dirt that is. I understand it. But at the same time, y'all were still being filmed. Y'all were sitting at the pool in dirty clothes. It's no way in hell I would let production have me sitting out there in dirty clothes with not a shower, with not being able to change my clothes. Y'all could have done something to get yourselves clean and get yourselves ready. And for y'all to come up the steps when Pinky and Angela are going back and forth. So y'all were still being filmed. So what was the point? And I feel like Cynthia did her best to address it. But it's like, with these two, they were going to make it an issue. But Cynthia was really just 50 Cent. What she said on that bus is exactly what she's saying on this couch. Oh, well, I did what I could. I apologize to you guys. I fixed it. Y'all wanted to drag it. It's done. When it comes to Kelli dissing Phaedra, I just was so flabbergasted. I thought she was kind of done when she made that comment about her being fired from the show. I'm like, okay, let's save it. But if I was Phaedra, I would go to my team. I would tally up all the billable hours, and I would send her invoice. I don't care if I did it pro bono. I don't care if I did it for free. I'm going to tally it all up, and I'm going to make her pay for it. Because, girl, that man, if y'all look into her husband, her ex-husband, and the way he wants to take Kelli's head off with lawsuits, with taking the kids, with everything that he is still trying to do to this woman. For you to say that Phaedra, oh, she didn't do nothing, my old team really did all the work. If your old team was so good, why aren't they defending you now because you couldn't afford it? And it's just like, sometimes you gotta humble yourself, Kelli. And a lot of those people were like, a lot of the women were like, girl, she helped you. Whether you want to admit it or not, Phaedra Park stepped in when nobody else would. And you got it for free. You got a free house too. From your friend Shamea. It's like, girl, what the hell? Anyways, moving on to Shamea because here is the meat and the potatoes. Shamea was struggling. Andy was trying so hard to give Shamea points. Like, Shamea, how do you feel about this person? Shamea, how did we get here? Shamea just could not land her point. I'm not sure, baby girl might be on the spectrum. I am not one to judge because I am. As you can tell, I am. So she gives me the same vibe that she might be because I was like, what are we talking about, Shamea? Like, when her and Drew were going back and forth, and she was like, Drew, remember 2 years ago when you did this and I apologized? Then I went to YouTube and I apologized. And now it's like, Shamea, baby, he's asking you what the issue is now. And it's like, she just was all over the place. And you know what I noticed about Shamea? She was really cussing Portia out, baby. She was cussing, F you, Portia. Shut the F up. Y'all should go watch the unedited version because they do have posts of the unedited Real Housewives of Atlanta. And, baby, Shamea was cussing Portia out. Which brings me to my next topic. I think that Shamea's real fight is that she feels betrayed by the women because she feels like everybody's turning on her for Portia. And she feels like she can't do anything because whatever she does, people are reacting to her with, a lot more in their steps because it's Shamea. Like, they're more amped up because it's Shamea. And again, listen, as a person who has watched this show for a very long time, Shamea has done her biddings with all of these people. Her and Cynthia, her and Phaedra. She has history with these women. I understand how one can feel that way. I do. But Shamea has to take some honest in this situation. Shamea, you also set up here and just admitted that you, K. Michelle, and Kelly went out to dinner to have y'all story together so you guys would not come out and be divided and be fighting one another. Y'all came out to fight the other couch, not each other. So you also are divisive. And at the same time, this is not them being a dark cloud. This is them just doing whatever the hell they want. Shamea, you know how this goes. She knows how this goes. And I just feel like at the end of the day, the pain really is with her friend Portia. Portia was not being open or receptive to talking about what happened in Scotland and the mamas and the kids. I understand that. As long as Portia's in that place and she's not willing to move forward, I agree with Andy. Where do y'all go from here? Because y'all are both on the show. It's kind of awkward. I feel like K. Michelle having this issue with Shamea now, whatever K. Michelle's issue is, because K. Michelle's always angry with somebody, but her issue with Shamea now is a breath of fresh air because now we're not so focused on Shamea and Portia working their issues out. Now we're more focused on K. Michelle versus Shamea, which is an entirely different animal, which is good because the group needs to move on because Portia and Shamea are in a space of we don't give a damn about nothing. The way Shamea was cussing, the way Portia was not saying nothing when a girl said, that was my last embryo, and Portia said nothing. I told y'all before on my last video, it's done. They're done. They are not in a good space. That being said, I really did enjoy this reunion. I'm looking forward to seeing these ladies come back. I just don't know what's going to happen when they do come back, but I am looking forward to them coming back as a whole because, again, a show, you don't have to like everybody, but everybody has to show up. And I feel like this cast, they know how to show up. So I'll catch you guys on my next one. I'll probably cover Potomac if I feel like it because Potomac is not really my show, but I might cover it. So with that being said, I wish you guys a beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you guys on other topics if you're interested. See you later.